All right, good Monday, marvelous afternoon here in Roanoke, Virginia. And we're now on the Blue Ridge Parkway, but at this Blue Ridge Parkway Visitor Center called Explore Park. Let me go ahead and turn you around and show you what we have in front of me, which is the parking lot. So this is the parking lot that I believe over there is the entrance to the Blue Ridge Parkway. This is one of the two parking lots that we have in front of us. The building right behind me is the visitor center. Let's turn you around so you can also see the other buildings. This is called the Arthur Tubman Center. And then down over here, of course, this is the visitor center right over here in the entrance. And there's even a bigger parking lot on this side of the visitor center. Very, very large. So you can see right over here and down over there. And it talks about Explore Park. Welcome to Roanoke County Explore Park. And what I'm about to show you is Treetop Quest. So that's one of the ropes courses for 6 and under. And let's go ahead and show you a smaller map of Explore Park. And down that way is Treetop Quest, which once we come out, I'll go ahead and pause after we look at the visitor center, and then we'll walk down there. But up the pathway to the Blue Ridge Parkway Visitor Center, I've already toured it. I'm so excited to tell you about it as we walk in there. So as we walk into this entrance, already they give you brochures of the surrounding area. Restrooms. Show you Roanoke Valley. This is so cool. Explore Adventure Plan. It's hard to read all this, just trying to get it all down and understand where you actually are. We are right here in the visitor center. Here's the big parking lot we were talking about. And from there, this is what this map is. So let me go ahead and pull back so you can get the enormity of this whole Explore Park. This is exciting.
She said go to the bathroom. She said go to the bathroom before you go.
And that's the whole Explore Park Adventure Plan. Now, as we come through here, I'm super excited to show you. This is the most, I'm gonna say it already, this is the most beautiful visitor center I've ever been in so far on this Blue Ridge Parkway. It is gorgeous.
Oh, are you talking about me?
Yes, I'm also talking about you. You're also gorgeous. They've got this nice big fireplace. It makes you feel like you're at home here in Roanoke. Obviously, this is the merchandise store. These are the local vendors. Here's the merchandise for Roanoke, as well as here for the Treetop Quest and the Explorer Park. I like that t-shirt. It's very nice. And then right over here is information about the Blue Ridge Parkway and Roanoke area. There's the visitor center.
So if we did pick some butter
And then this side over here is Treetop Quest, where you can go ahead and do that particular activity.
how far about drive time is it?
Now, we're not doing it this year, and the reason why is because Blab Dad daughter number 2 is under 7 years old. So we are definitely going to come back. Those of you who have children above 7, this is what I recommend here in Roanoke, here at the Blue Ridge Parkway Visitor Center in Roanoke.
We don't want to miss doing, we'd have to backtrack to get, we don't want to miss the name for Parkway, but I don't want to.
Now, this is gorgeous. So as you come in here, they give you the cultural history, the Parkway overview, as well as the natural history of the Roanoke region. So let's start actually with this awesome map. This awesome map is a topographical, if I'm saying that correctly, and I don't know if I am, but you can see my hand. See my fingers move? It's moving because these ridges are high. So if I go down like this, you could see how the mountains are represented in this small scale version of the Blue Ridge Parkway. And it tells you at the different mileposts of where we've been so far. So let me start all over. I forgot. We've been there, and there, and there, and there, and there, and there. Last year, this was closed due to COVID, so we didn't go back there. We went here. We went only to this one. Last year, we hiked that one. We did this. We did this. Skip that. We did this. We did this, and now we're here. And the rest of the trip, Peaks of Otter, James River, and this is the last one, if you're traveling from south to north, the last visitor center before you get to Skyline Drive. So let me show you where we've been so far to get a sense of it. So right here at mile marker 469, which is the end if you started from the north. For us, it's the beginning. That's mile 0. Okay, so I'm going to show you where we've been by going on the actual parkway using this video. Mount Pisgah. We stayed in Asheville and went to the Blue Ridge Parkway and Folk Center, all the way up to Craggy Gardens, past Crabtree Meadow, went to the North Carolina Minerals, went past Linville Falls, went on the viaduct, went past Julian Memorial Park, visited Moses Memorial Park. Travel, 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 travel. Went to Doughton Park. Visited the Blue Ridge Music Center. Visited Mayberry Hill. The visitor center, unfortunately, Knob Rock was closed, but we visited that. And then took the really, really, really long drive. Okay, we didn't go to Roanoke Mountain, but we are right here, right now, at the Virginia's Explorer Park. Okay? Again, we're going to keep traveling. So today, we're going to travel Peaks of Otter, stop at James River, keep traveling, keep traveling, keep traveling, keep traveling. Now, we are going to go to Humpback Rocks. I don't know if we're going to do that today because we are going to stay, as I pull back, I believe that's Staunton, Virginia. And then get on the Parkway on tomorrow, and then be at mile marker for us, 469, from the southern end to the northern end. We will finish 469 miles of this parkway, and then begin the new Skyline Drive Parkway for us, which goes 106 miles to Front Royal, Virginia. What an awesome looking map. I really, really love this, so you can get a sense of how far we've driven. Well, let's go ahead through the different histories. Hi. The different histories here at the museum. Not museum, at the visitor center. So like I said before, this is the natural history of the Parkway. Animals we see in the Parkway. Deer. So far we've seen almost 50 deer in our travels, not just on the Parkway. Black bear, where you saw at the Bear B&B. Okay. The girls had fun in the creek, catching crayfish and salamanders. Here are the different plants along the Parkway. Oh, what is this? Store hours? Yes, definitely. That was their only, there was no Walmart, there's no convenience stores. People had this way back when, so they had to travel to the stores. The Blue Ridge community. This is life on the Blue Ridge. That sound of the Blue Ridge. Oh, you can even pick it up and push the buttons to hear the sounds. Let's see if I can hear something. That's cool. For Mountain Hands. Yeah, you want to talk about Appalachian woodwork and furniture making. This is one of the highlights when you come up here to experience and see the making of the furniture. And so that is part of their cultural history here in the Appalachians. And now we're going to talk about the Parkway overview. That is so true, more than a road. And that's us. We visited this National Park Service system. So like I said before, we drove from Jacksonville, Florida, stopped off in South Carolina to visit relatives in Greenville, then drove all the way to Cherokee and drove through these counties. And right now we're in Roanoke and ready to almost leave this part of Virginia. I think this is the most significant of understanding how the infrastructure of the United States was formed. Obviously, because of the New Deal. If you know anything about history, and Franklin Delano Roosevelt, is because he offered the New Deal and created the Civilian Conservation Corps. If it wasn't for this, then all the things that you're seeing here on this parkway, the construction of it and other things around the United States would have not happened if it wasn't for this one man to create the New Deal. What really amazes me is that we've traveled over to under 3 of these already. And to see it in a picture being constructed and knowing that decades later we're able to travel under this because of folks like this is really a testament to history. And then lastly is this. Okay, so that's the Explore Park Visitor Center here on the Blue Ridge Parkway, and I'm just going to do a Blab Dad PSA. If there's one thing I wanted to invoke in my girls and to know, Blab Dad was created because of them. I wanted to have a way to travel and talk about things and be a testament to, you know, our family, and to see, you know, when we're long gone, that they can go back on YouTube and remember those memories. And we're creating memories right now. We're not in front of a screen. You know, nowadays, because of COVID, we've been on screens. We needed to get out and explore, and this is one of the greatest ways to do that with your kids, is just to get out of the house and explore the United States. It should be every family's duty to do that for our children of today, because without things like this, the Blue Ridge Parkway, okay, and what it represents, then how are we going to preserve, you know, our part of American history? This is one of the ways to do it, to show the beauty, the romantic drives, the scenery, and everything that has to do with what we've done so far is just amazing. I've never had an experience like this before, and to show my girls and our family what that's all about is really, really important, because there's a lot of things out there that distract our youth of today. Too much stuff. And to enjoy nature, the environment, the beauty of things, to be in awe of standing on a mountaintop and looking across the vastness of what the Appalachians are, as well as the Blue Ridge Parkway. It's just amazing. I've never driven on a road without seeing not one, well, I'm not going to say that. The majority of the time driving is a winding road and trees and mountains. There's no signs for a hotel or restaurants. Now, you will see that along the parkway, but I would say 95% of the time is what I just mentioned. And that's what the actual driving experience should be. And if your family hasn't done it, I highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. It's so much fun. And to visit a visitor center like this is top notch. I am really excited about showing this to you, so you're able to come to Roanoke and explore just the visitor center. And we haven't even talked about or even shown you Explore Park. I showed you a map, but to actually experience Explore Park, we're excited to, we already talked about it, excuse me, to come back and spend a week here so we can explore not only Roanoke, but Explore Park, and enjoy what it has to offer, instead of doing an hour visit and then boom, we're gone. So hopefully, if you've ever, those of you who are watching this video, any of you Blab Dads or anybody who is watching this, if you experienced Explore Park here at the Roanoke Explore Center here on the Blue Ridge Parkway, please let me know. All right, whew, that's a lot. But I was excited to tell you because things like this. So if you like what you see here on Blab Dad, go ahead and like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell and share this information so you too can travel the whole length of this Blue Ridge Parkway, either from the southern end to the northern end or the northern end to the southern end, 469 miles. All right, everybody. Time to explore.